I am going to show you how to create a Bitmoji and Google Chrome slide. You can also turn it into a banner for Google Classroom. And then I'm also going to show you how to do a GIF, which makes it movable. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Google Chrome and start a new slide. Blank presentation. And here we go. All right, so I'm going to get rid of all these. Oops. Let's go ahead and get rid of, by clicking on them. So the first thing I'm going to do to start this background, doesn't matter that it's black or white, I'm going to go to Insert, Image, and search the web. And then I can type in here whatever I want. I want to do wall and floor backgrounds. And hit enter. And then I can scroll through and find the backgrounds I want. I could try classroom backgrounds. After you check it, you must insert it. So we have a kind of a chalkboard. That's one option. Let's try to find another one. So we're going to go to Insert, Image, search the web. Let's do school backgrounds. Let's see what's in there. There's that same. So I'm not really finding anything. That looks like a whole chalkboard. Let's go back to wall and floor. So we could pull up any one of these. I really am looking for something that looks more classroomy. Let's try this one. Whatever you pick, we need to slide it over. All right. I'm not really worried about that black background, but you could have always turned it back too. All right, this will be fine for what we're going to do. I kind of like that. All right, so anything that we add onto it must be transparent. So we insert image, search the web, and we type in transparent. Let's put in desk, and then you can either put in cartoon or clip art. If I spell cartoon correctly, that'd be great. All right, so I can insert, kind of like that one, insert, and then I'm going to have to resize it. And I like that it's just sitting right there. You want to make sure that you have your legs on the floor. Insert, image, search the web, and how about we find a chair? So now that I've already got this in here, I just do that and fill in chair. Now I can find a chair that's sitting that way, or I can always rotate it. So I will show you how to do that. Let's look at that chair and insert it, and I'll show you how to flip it. So I want to reverse it. I want to reduce it first. I'm going to right click or double click in the right hand corner. I'm going to go to rotate and I want to flip horizontally, and now it's looking this way. I also can double click again in the corner, order it, and I can send it behind this table. Okay, so that is one thing that is really cool. All right, let's do insert, image, search the web. Now I can start decorating my classroom or this room, whatever it is. Everything has to be transparent and cartoon. Highlight chair, whatever I'm going to change. Let's do lamp. So now I've got some choices for lamps. I always like a lamp in my classroom, as some of you will know. Not seeing what I want. Oh, I do kind of like that. I could put it on top of my table, reduce it in size, put it on top. It's kind of cool. All right, so I could decorate things however I want to. Insert, switch to the web. Let's do a, how about an easel for the art room? Or you could do a chalkboard. So let's click that one, and we're going to flip him. So we're going to double click, rotate, flip horizontally, and then reduce. That's kind of cool. Whoops, reduce, get that corner in there. That looks kind of cool. All right. Now, another thing you could do, if I was doing this and I wanted to give information to my kids, I could find a bigger easel. Oh, something like this. Insert. Let's click that and delete that. I kind of like that right there. And if I wanted to write something on here, I could insert text box. And let's say I could put welcome back to the art studio. Okay. And I can enlarge it. Uh-oh. And I can format it, align and indent, and I'm going to center it. I can change the color of it. So I've got tons of things I can do. All right, so I've gotten all of this. Let's do one more. Let's do maybe a window just for fun. Image, search the web. Let's do window. Oh, I like that little monster. Let's put that little monster in there. He's cute. Oh, he says, so sometimes you're going to get these, unable to create some images. I'm not sure why. So I just picked something else. So insert, image, search the web. Let's go back up to that window I saw. This looks cool. Insert. All right. And I could even do something in here. I could do insert, text box. I could fill that with a color so it doesn't look like it's, so I just went to this guy and filled it. I kind of like, and it's a little bit of a contrast with this dark red. Then I can go to insert text box. Oh, my text box is already in there. And I could put my I can statements. I can learn a variety of lines and apply them to my drawings. All right, so that could be that. I could make this bigger if I wanted to. Let's get rid of that one. All right. Now, I'm going to put in my Bitmoji. So you have to get this, I would suggest, the way you want it first. Let me move that back because it's hiding my lamp. All right, so you have to go to Chrome extensions and you have to download the Bitmoji into there. So go to Chrome Web Store and put in Bitmoji. and you're going to find this one right here. I've already got it downloaded in my extensions, so you're going to see it. You'll click on it and you'll click Add to Chrome. You'll sign up, you'll make your avatar, and then all you have to do when you're ready to put yourself in is go up to Bitmoji. So I've already made my avatar. There we go. All right, so now I get to look at all this fun stuff. I can put in welcome back. I can find lots of different things. I want myself to stand or sit. Let's see if they have something for sitting. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, they do. So I could find myself. Actually, on this one, all I have to do is drag. So here I am. I'm going to see if I can put myself in this chair by double-clicking in the corner and flipping myself. Excellent, horizontally. I'm going to reduce, and let's go ahead and do order and send backward. And let's see if, I don't know if I can, let's see, order, bring front, nope. All right, well, Miss Peacher's going to sit on the table for now. All right, so there is my self. All right, so you could play around with a lot of these things. Up, my lamp is floating in midair. I have to move myself, move my lamp. I moved my table, that's what I did. All right, we're gonna get rid of my lamp. All right, so here I am, sitting on the table. You know, that looks actually pretty good. You can even see the little shadow right there. I would have to play around with this a bit. Get that so that my hat, or I guess I could just move myself down. Okay, now, if I want to make this a banner for Google Slides, or I'm sorry, for Google, my Google Classroom, I have to go to File, and I'm going to set up my page setup. And I want to customize my screen to 16.67 by 4.17, and this is the exact size to put into my my Google Classroom. Okay, I would have to obviously move that. Okay. All right, I have a lot of room, it looks like, to put more stuff. So my suggestion is, if you know you're going to do a slide, I started with slides because I knew that's how I was going to use it. If you know you're going to use it for your banner, then I would put in, I'd go to File and Page Setup, and I do that before you start adding everything. That way you don't have to move it. All right, so I'm just going to hit back, because now what I want to do is, there we go. I want to show you how I did the GIF, okay? So I get off of there, and I want to make sure to highlight this guy right here, this slide. If I'm over here highlighted, it's not going to work. So I want to come over here, and I want to edit, and I'm going to duplicate at least 4 of these guys, okay? Now in the first one, I'm going to get rid of all of me in here because I want to move in a way that makes sense. All right, so in the first slide, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go to Bitmoji, and I know that they have some dance moves, and I've already got some dance moves here. Okay, so I'm going to click on this guy. And I'm going to start over here a little bit. I could reduce myself in size. So we'll start there. We're going to go here, go to Bitmoji again. And I don't know why it's taken so long to regenerate those. And let's see, all right, so that was my first position. I'm gonna do that one for my next one. And to make it look more realistic, what happened? Let's do it again. Ah, I don't think so. All right, let's do this guy here. All right, so I'm gonna come back here. I'm about right here. I can see where this next person is. Needs to be a little bit bigger to look more realistic, because that's what we're working with. Right here is reality. So you can kind of flip back and forth to see what your GIF is gonna look like. All right, so let's go to the third one. Hit my Bitmoji, wait for 5 years. And let's see, so I did that one, that one. Let's go back to this one. So I'm gonna be really shaking and grooving. And then I'm gonna put myself a little bit more this way. So now if I can kind of see, don't have quite of a big of a head as this one. All right, so the last one is gonna be the piece de resistance. And I'm gonna do my best move ever while I'm waiting for my downloads. There we go. All right, and that is my piece de resistance. And I'm sliding. And I'm probably gonna go about there. Actually, I wanna be maybe a little down. All right, so let's just double check that. Okay. So I'm gonna bring myself a little down. Bring myself a little down. All right, one more time to check. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, perfect. Now we'll bring her down. All right, so I've got my 4 Bitmojis, and now what I want to do is get a new tab. I'm going to go to talltweets.com, and I believe I had to like log in, I think, with Google. So I'm going to select presentation, and I'm going to hit this one right here. That's the one I want. I'm going to select that. And again, I'm waiting forever. There we go. All right, so here are your numbers. You're going to put in 800 pixels. See, it says pixels right there. I'm going to do, I don't want very many seconds in between, so I'm just going to do 1 second in between. And I want to put my slides 1, 2, 3, and 4 with commas. And I don't need to separate those out. Okay, I'm going to hit create GIF. And let's go 0.05. Let's see if that'll go faster. Up, that's going too crazy. Let's go 8. So I think 1 might be pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to save. And I'm going to double click over there, and then I can go File, Export as PDF, and then I can put it wherever it is that I want it. All right, I hope you guys had an informational time and that you can try some of these things. You could do, any classroom teacher can do this. second grade, science, high school, middle school, elementary. I use mine for an agenda. I put things on there to tell the kids whose turn it is to do table helpers. There's so many things you can use it for. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching.